This week on Gateway Unsolved, we will be discussing some disgusting experiments that show how humans can commit repulsive and gruesome acts and still find a way to justify them. The inhumane medical experiments of Josef Mengele show how humans can become the worst version of themselves when power is involved. So Molly, how do you feel about Josef Mengele?
I don't feel very strongly about him, Khalees.
Yeah,
He was a very bad person.
He was. He committed some very gruesome acts.
On to the video.
With that being said, let's get into it. Josef Mengele, aka the Angel of Death, was born on March 16, 1911 in Gruesome, Germany. His family made a nice living by manufacturing farm equipment.
This is my farm.
In 1935, he got a PhD in physical anthropology. He also had a doctoral degree in genetic medicine. In January of 1937, he became Dr. Ottmar von Verschier's assistant at the Institute for Heredity, Biology, and Racial Hygiene. Verschier was well known for his research on twins. Remember that for later. Mengele became part of the Nazi Party in 1937. In 1938, he received his medical degree and joined the SS, the elite guard of the Nazi Reich and Hitler's executive force. He did not get the SS tattoo. Remember this for later as well. Let's skip forward a few years to May of 1943. Mengele was appointed as the chief doctor of Auschwitz, the largest and most brutal death camp located in Poland. This was where he received his nickname, the Angel of Death. He had 3 different groups that he would tell people to go to, one for work, one for death, and one for twins. He would also treat birthing women in 2 different ways, with extreme care or be extremely brutal and rip the baby from her womb, hoping there were 2. Some of his other interests were to find genetic weaknesses in Jews and Gypsies to help validate what the Nazi Party was doing. Fun fact, well, not fun, but a fact, Mengele would keep human eyes and put them on display as if they were insects on his wall. Now, let's learn about his experiments. He would amputate limbs, intentionally give one twin a disease, then transfer their blood into the other, kill heterochromatic people with different colored eyes, so their eyes could be studied, try to change people's eye color by injecting their eyes with chemicals, experiment on people with physical abnormalities by drawing blood, extracting healthy teeth, giving them unnecessary drugs and x-rays, and after about 2 weeks, he had them killed in the gas chambers and their skeletons studied. He tried to create conjoined twins by sewing them together, infect pregnant women with diseases to see if their baby would get the disease, remove limbs and organs, do change-sex operations. Sometimes after experiments, he would kill twins and dissect them. If one twin died, he would also kill the other. Once, the Angel of Death killed 14 twins in one night by a chloroform injection to the heart. And finally, he once kept a child from its mother to see if she could live without breastfeeding, and then killed the baby with a large injection of morphine. On January 17, 1945, Mengele left Auschwitz because the Soviets were approaching, and he got rid of all the work he could. He was arrested by the U.S. Army 400 miles west of Auschwitz and held prisoner for 2 months. He was released because they couldn't actually identify him as Josef Mengele. This was only able to happen because he didn't get the SS tattoo. Here we go. After he was released, he fled to South America under a different identity. And at 67, in February of 1979, he suffered a stroke and drowned while swimming in Brazil. So, that was the story of Josef Mengele. Molly, how did you feel about this?
I really felt that a lot of the experiments were very horrific and should have never happened.
Oh yeah, 100%. People also really need to stop romanticizing war. Like, a lot of these things were happening during World War II, and a lot of the people that supported the Nazi Party and all the concentration camps were nationalist, and so I think really people just need to take a step back, really.
They need to be better.
Yes, people need to be better. We really enjoyed making this video for you guys. Comment down below what you want us to talk about next, and yeah, the question of why humanity can keep doing these things and keep justifying them will remain unsolved.
Mind Police out.